In this video, we're going to convert the network diagram and critical path information that we've previously calculated into a Gantt chart. You can see that the critical path, both on the calculation and on the network diagram, have been marked in red. So let's begin. A Gantt chart is a representation of a project schedule in time using bars. So the first activity that we have is activity A, and that has a 2-week duration. So we can put in a bar here, and it goes out to the end of week 2. Now A is the predecessor to both B and C. So that means that B and C can't start until A is complete. Well, as you see, A is complete at the end of week 2, so that means that B and C can only start when A is complete. So B is a 1-week activity and comes after A. C is a 2-week activity and comes after A. Now X has predecessors of both B and C and is 3 weeks long. Now we can't start X here because B is complete but C is not. So we have to start X when both B and C are complete, and then it goes on for 3 weeks. So as you can see, we have a project that starts here and ends here. So it's the duration of our project is 7 weeks long. And that's exactly what we have over here, 7 weeks. So the Gantt chart and the critical path calculation need to support each other. Now I'm going to illustrate another thing about critical path here. So we're just going to mark here what are the we're going to mark here using our color code of what are the different critical activities. And you'll notice, of course, that these are the same ones that we used up above. Now, interestingly, B is not a critical path. And what that means is that we don't have to start B at the beginning of week 3. We could actually slip B and start it at the beginning of week 4, and it still won't delay the project. Now, of course, if we continue to slide B to here, then X would have to slide because X has to be completed at after both B and C. And that, of course, would now stretch the project out to 8. But as long as we keep B anywhere between here, 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 but as long as we keep it there, then B is off the critical path. And that is how we now create a Gantt chart, which is a simple graphical depiction of our schedule. Now in this case, I'm using just week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. But of course, I could use actual dates of weeks. You know, this could be, for example, the week 1 could be the week of October 2nd. Week 2 could be the week of October 9th. Week 3 could be the week of October 16th, and so on. So I can use this as an actual calendar. The other thing is that I'm using weeks, but depending on your schedule, this might be days, this might be months.